Okay, this could be a mixed bag for many reasons. If you haven't seen my recent rant on the Facebook posts about problems with ESP async web server, this will mean nothing to you. Also, the sound's probably pretty ropey because I've had to put the mic right next to my test rig here because these buzzers aren't very loud. But very briefly, what's going to happen is that the device is going to play Take On Me by Aha on these buzzers. Now, a couple of points. It's only going to use two. So it's going to run them simultaneously. It's going to play the left-hand part on one buzzer and the right-hand part on the other buzzer. So we're not using the green, but I am using the green LED because the yellow one doesn't show up very well. So that's just to get that out of the way. Now I'm going to start it and run it. This may work or it may not. It's a timing error. That's the problem. Setting up for this, it ran successfully the whole way completely through. But every time since, there's been a random error. But what it's going to do is on one buzzer, it's going to play the melody. On two buzzers, no, not on two buzzers. On one buzzer, it's going to play the melody. Then it's going to play the left-hand part very quietly. Then it's going to play the right-hand part very quietly on the other buzzer. Then it's going to play the whole thing at half speed. And then it plays the whole thing in stereo on two buzzers and puts in the light show. Oh, and also in between it runs 5 semitones lower. All to demonstrate the capabilities of the tone library in H4 plugins. So this is a little bit rough and ready, but we'll give it a run. Okay. What you're also going to see is the UI responding in real time. This is where the problem comes. So let's give that a try. And of course, the colours of the LEDs on the UI match the colours here. These ones are just shown as orange because they're buzzers. Right, okay, let's give it a go. Refresh the UI. So far, so good. Okay, 5 semitones lower now. All on one buzzer this is. You don't get the full magic till the end. Now the left-hand part very quietly. Might not even be able to hear that, but whatever. And there's a 5-second pause in between each of these. Again, the tight sequencing is what the library is all about. Right, next at half speed, fingers crossed, we're going to last the course. Right, fingers really crossed now because you're going to get the full show. 2 buzzers and light show. No, crash. Right, I'm just going to pause there. Yeah, okay, part of the reason for that crash is you can see there's now 1,054 messages in the queue. And that has caused something. I think it might be just overloaded. Let's have a... Yeah, the watchdog timer timed out. And part of the reason for that is because I'm serializing the queue as my quick and dirty hack. So what I've really got to do now is get down and find the real cause of those negative length errors, fix that, or I've got to bite the bullet and totally rewrite at least the SSE server sent events section of async web server, which I really don't want to do because it's going to be a hell of a task. Or I bite an even bigger bullet and completely rewrite the whole goddamn library because it is a Swiss cheese full of holes written by somebody that doesn't understand async programming. So anyway, that'll give you a little bit more insight into the rant that I recently posted. Thanks for listening. Sorry about the quick and dirtiness and the awful sound.